Hey there, welcome back. Last time we left off, I was in the garage getting the house cleared out and ready to move. So let's get you caught up. We moved. Anyway, that's what's going on when you hear all that beeping and banging and everything else in the background of these videos. So since we're getting ready to move, I gotta get this place cleared out, and one of the things I had to do was get the Nissan out of the side of the house and put back on the frame. It didn't have to go back on the frame. I had it on roller carts. The whole cab was on wheels and I could wheel it in and out, and then I had these guys, these brackets right here, were bolted to the back of the bed through some factory mounting holes. I just stood the bed up and was able to wheel it around. That way it only took up, 4 feet by 2 foot space, so that worked out pretty good. So as far as this truck goes, I want to get the hood on it, I want to get the fenders on it, I want to get the tailgate on it, I want to get it all buttoned up. I want to probably seal up the cab as best as I can from the bottom because I cut the giant hole in it to mock up the V8, as you can see there. But yeah, I'd like to keep this thing, and the same goes for the van. You can kind of see it right there. So we're going to keep them for a couple months and see what happens. But for now, that's what I'm dealing with today. The S10's sitting over there. Let me just show you some stuff that happened with the S10. Let me do that for you. We know the door handle's broken on the driver's side. I still haven't fixed that, and that's because I want to just do everything with the doors in one shot. But the other day I went to roll the window down and it kind of disappeared into the nether regions of the truck here, so there it is, but it doesn't want to come back up. So I guess we're taking the doors apart sooner than later. That and the wife gave me the official "you need to do something about these rims" speech. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint these. Might as well just leave the stock wheels on there for now. It's not like the thing's making thousands of horsepower. As a matter of fact, I'd be surprised if this thing was making 200 horsepower. Well, no, I'd be shocked. I'd be surprised if it was making 100 horsepower. I only had one cylinder over 100 pounds, I think, when I did my compression test. Plan is I'm working as fast as I can to get the house listed. Whoa, hang on. Once we've listed the house, then we got to do the showings, and once we've taken an offer on the house, then I can actually work on stuff again here in the garage. But I don't want to have a bunch of stuff in pieces when people come to look at the place. That's enough blabbing for one day. I got to get back to it. I got to bolt this thing back together and get it pressure washed. Just thought I'd give you guys a quick update. If you look at my house, the driveway's not full of junk anymore. Oh, and same over here. We just picked up this Prelude. It's got a Mugen front bumper, so it's got these slots because there's supposed to be a headlight cover that goes in there. We don't have the headlight covers. I'm sure they're impossible to find. Interior's super clean, so it's great. I love this thing. Not a Honda guy generally, only because Honda has a serious lack of rear-wheel drive platforms to choose from. Just not a big front-wheel drive guy. We don't know whether to keep this or what. It needs a little bit of work, but we got it cheap. We'll probably end up keeping the stupid thing. There's the little barn I built. I was going to do a whole YouTube series on that. I filmed a ton of time-lapse for it and everything. Never did anything with it. I gotta clear all this crap out of here. We gotta throw these away. I got metal everywhere. All this metal's gotta go. All that metal over there has gotta go. This whole bin, which is starting to split from the weight, that metal bin over there is full of metal. So just a quick update. So we got the yard work done. I got some bark mulch put in. We got everything trimmed up and cleaned up. And then the winds blew in with all this smoke and all the leaves fell out of the trees, and now it's a mess again. But for sale sign's gonna go right there. Turns out this big beautiful weed ended up being something valuable. They said it's a lilac or something like that. There's a pending sign on top of that sale picket. So anyway, the house has been sold. Probably we're just waiting for the inspection and then we'll know for sure. So here's the deal. We bought a house and now we're moving out there. The big red diesel started having a lot of serious problems going down the freeway as I was moving the cargo trailer around. I went to park it the night before in our staging spot and it barely made it there. Plan B, we got a U-Haul, and I left the trailer and the truck both with a friend, and now we're on the road. So we're in approaching Roseburg, Oregon. There's our RV, there's the U-Haul, and way back there in the mirror is my wife and the camper, and there's the little S10 on the trailer. So, life's an adventure. I guess that's what you get when you travel at the end of January. But that's when it all happened. So, all right. So here's what we're looking at. She's getting a little snowy. The tow rig. Check our straps. Get back on the road. We're a little south of Redding, California. Good to go. Checked all that stuff. Alright, tires. Alright guys, see ya. Away, here we go. Alright, so we're parked. It's 32 degrees outside. It is snowing kinda. It's hard to see, but it's snowing. We were supposed to be at the hotel a while ago. Alright, here's an update. We're not the only idiots moving. It's a long story. We ended up taking a whole extra day to move, and I had to offload one trailer into another and get rid of a couple of vehicles and get a U-Haul. But right now, as you can see, we're parked on the freeway, and we've been here since 4 a.m. It's about 8 a.m. now, 8:30 actually, and we haven't moved. Supposedly there's a big rig crash up there, a couple of jackknife trucks. There's no ice on the road. It was snowing pretty good, but as you can see, it's not sticking. It's like 32 out, so it's not quite cold enough. It's cold enough there, but not there. Anyway, we'll get there.
That's gorgeous.
All right, so here we are. We ended up in Tennessee. There's our house. There's a little S10. Here's our driveway. U-Haul. And here's the garage. The U-Haul's been emptied. The garage still needs to be cleaned and gone through. But anyway, guys, here it is. This is the new home at ClintsStreetMachines, and little truck made it. Here is our stuff. But anyway, that's where we're at. We're finally made it to Tennessee. I'm looking forward to getting to work on the truck again, but I think for now I'm going to have to focus more on getting the house set up. Half of our stuff is still in a container somewhere between Washington and Tennessee. It'll be nice to get all our stuff back. I don't have half the tools in the garage still. I would like to say thank you for watching. Thanks for being patient through this whole move. I've only put 2 videos out in like 6 months. Like what you're seeing here, please like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye.